All right, everybody. Good morning. Louis Borson, ManoverMarket.com, and today is October 15th. And I was sorry about the difficulties we had yesterday on our site, and I couldn't even do a video. I had computer problems all day long. So, anyway, back to that. If we have problems on our site this morning, I will update on Twitter. I won't fool around with it. I will just do all my old posts and updates on Twitter. So if you're not on Twitter, it's manovermarket.com on Twitter. All right, so I guess the PPI came out and also retail sales, but I'm not going to use those numbers as an excuse for us to be where we're at. I just think this correction has been overdone and I mean overdue, and now we're just actually into the correction. Um, yes, later on in the profile point of view, I'll show you. Yesterday was sort of a balancing day, and it looks like what the news that came out today brought the market lower. When I was doing my charts yesterday, I kind of felt like the market still needs to get moving. So to the downside, and it can go here. All right, which is what the 1840 area, 1839 is 61.8% retracement. All right, so this morning we have a Globex low of 1848 half. All right, we've got S1, which we've already, so actually it's S1 and S2. And we are this was as I did these. This happened this morning on the numbers, but I was looking at the lows, and I was looking at our Globex lows, and for the last 2 days, and we just could take out 10, 13 lows, and numbers came out, and we blew right by them. But I was still saying I wasn't. I was saying that when I was looking at the charts, we weren't done. So I'll show you the day chart when I get done with this. All right, so we're up here. We got these lows now from 1013, 1014 will be resistance. I think we could see a rally back up to here, which is 1863.40. All right, from a profile point of view, it's already starting to fill in those single ticks. So actually, right here will be the filling that in. Then you have this little stuff up here at 1865. From that bottom, doesn't look like it's finished to me. That doesn't look like it's finished. Also, when you put the profile, see, here's a nice thing about the, see, I can reset the daily splits. All right. So there's all the overnight action. Here's yesterday's action. All right. I'll show you another profile, which will give you a little more idea. But yesterday was of both activity on both buy and sell. Even though we had the volatility, it was actually filling in the bottom part of the range. So on the way back up, so we got the lows to deal with. Okay. Our bull bear zone is at 1972. The bottom of value is 1972 and a quarter. Yesterday's mode was 1974.75, and the top of value will be 1865 and a quarter. All right. So back to the fact that I was looking at. Let's go grab that day chart. So then, so the numbers caused this sell-off. I think the market's just in a bearish mode. You can use whatever reason you want. I think it's just the time of the year that they're putting the correction in. Uh, this is this is what the chart looks like from the highs, and these are February lows right here. Okay, and like I said, this is 1732, and here's the 61.8. The 1840 area. I think this market could ultimately come down to this 1803 to 1790. Okay, 1803 to 1790, and still be healthy. Still be healthy. Kind of looks like the chart would be finished if it did that, because we had this breakout here. We had these bottoms put in, came back, went back above them, and then we sat right here. So it took off again from here. So I'm looking at that area as the potential downside. Also, when you look at the profile, this is a profile from the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So if you take a look at the red line, the red line is the modes and value areas, and they just have been moving down here, here, and here. Okay. And when I talk about a fill in, when you see that we had these, we had the big down, okay, and the day spent most of the day in this range, filling in this area with volume, okay. So I'm looking back up here, and it looks like these areas that the market will eventually trade back up in here if you believe in that volume has to be filled in, okay. So right now I'm a seller of rallies. I'm a seller of rallies, and unless we violate our bull bear zone. Well, first of all, I'm sorry. Here's our 5 minute pivot. The 5 minute pivot is short. Remember, this is a proprietary pivot. This is the brainchild of Pat Davitt. So if we get we get a 5 minute close above 1865. Let's call it half, 1865 half. Well, we don't trade in half, so let's go 1865.75. We get a 5 minute close above that. It'll take it out. And it's not enough to violate this spot. It has to have a 5 minute close above it. And those are the things I update. As you can see, it went to a sell yesterday afternoon. That's how we had the big down day in the afternoon, and it stayed short all night. Stayed short all night. All right. So hopefully there's no problems on the site. If there are, then just go to Twitter, and I will update on the site, and I'll tell you I'm updating on Twitter. Okay. And I will be back with a midday afternoon update. So, like I said, we're a seller of rallies, and I'm looking for that 1840 area. Talk to you later. Good luck. Good trading. Bye.